dudes and babes, DT here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're here for the first time. Today we're going to take a look at what happened yesterday while I was at work having a lunch on a lunch break and I popped one of the chests open. I try not to ever do that unless I'm recording, but guess what? My hands were way too itchy. I wanted to open it, and when I finished with it, I could not believe my eyes. The very last card in the silver chest was a princess. Guys, unbelievable. I've been wanting that legendary for so long, and when I saw it right in front of my eyes, first reaction was, crap, I'm not recording. Second reaction is, oh my god, I'm getting a princess. And then the little reality sunk in that just a few days from today, the princess is going to be nerfed in the most in the upcoming update. But you know what? That's okay. That did not stop me from being so excited, because the princess is a super awesome card. I mean, come on, it's a legendary. So what I did is I decided to go ahead and give it a spin the way it is right now before the nerfing is going to happen, and I jumped into a few games. Now this is a look back at yesterday because I did not commentate while I was recording it. So let's go ahead and take a peek at how yesterday unveiled, and let me just give you a quick preview. Hello, I wanted Princess like 3 months ago. I'm kidding. The Princess is amazing. I wish I had her earlier, and these are just the first 2 games that I've done with her. I actually haven't played anymore because my chest slots just simply filled up. But from what I have experienced, guys, she is amazing, and I've known this all along, but having her in your very own hands is just, I mean, unbelievable, right? So what I did there, I took my regular deck and I actually swapped out my goblins for the princess, and look at the princess going in the right lane. I'm going a 2-lane push here, and surely princess can be taken out very easily with arrows, with you know, with a zap spell, with basically one throw of a bomber. But nonetheless, it is still a really great card, and you will see exactly why in just a few seconds. I'm gonna start looking down on the screen just a little bit because I'm looking at the game as I recorded it yesterday. So as you've been seeing here, I'm doing a push from 2 lanes, and I've recently decided that that is a pretty good strategy for me. It really does work because your opponent just ends up kind of trying to counter you on both ends, and then most of the time you end up walking out with a super easy victory. Now we are doing the giant push, and I've been using Ice Wizard a little bit more defensively lately than offensively, which is what I was doing when I first got the Ice Wizard. So once again, the push on the right is going to be with the princess, the push on the left is with a giant and archers and my musketeer. Now as you can see, the left side is just going absolutely bonanza. We already 1 crown down, and the princess is working on the right side arena, and now we're also heading up all the way to the crown tower, and the HPs are dropping like flies. And just like that, my first 3 crowns with the princess being in my deck. Now that was a pretty awesome celebration. I was kind of pinching myself and I was like, no, that can't be so easy, unbelievable. So let's go ahead and give it another shot, and of course I did. And let's take a look at the second play with the princess. And guys, by now I have 4 legendaries. It is completely unbelievable. Some of my friends that are so much more advanced than I am, that are in Frozen Peaks and legendary arenas, do not even have these many legendaries. I feel so completely lucky, and I feel like I should definitely take advantage of all the ones that I do have. As you know, I have obviously the princess, the Ice Wizard, the Lava Hound, and the Log. So I would really love to be playing a bit more with various variations of those cards in my decks. Now the deck that I'm currently playing, as I've mentioned, it's a go-to deck for me. And now look at this poor placement of the cannon, and the Hog Rider doesn't go for it, but it's okay. We still stop him. We just kind of wasted 3 elixir there for the cannon. So anyway, in this particular game, I was so lucky to win. I keep talking about luck, but I feel like every once in a while it is really about luck. And in this particular case, it certainly served me well. Now, if you are one of the people that rages big time, do not watch the end of this video, because I take down this poor guy at the very last second, and I waited. I could have taken him down a bit earlier, but I decided to kind of wait to build up the the energy there. And then I finished off his left hand side arena tower with a spell in the end. And if you guys watch Phone Cats, there is one video where he finishes off his opponent with a rocket spell at the end. And I'm thinking, like, if I was the opponent, I would probably be completely losing it, because I definitely rage big time when I lose in Clash Royale. But here we are, we're trying to push forward and push a little further on the left, and my opponent is doing an amazing job countering. He does a great job taking out my princess. Now, the princess is level 1. She does not take up so many hits per second, which is, kind of sad. Yeah, sure, but I can't complain because she's still super OP. She is the legend. Get it, get it? Okay, now I have been using my Ice Wizard, as I've mentioned, to play more defensively than offensively lately, and I feel that maybe that's kind of what I should have been doing all the way from the start, because I don't think that the card is meant to be used very much offensively all too often. Now, in certain circumstances, surely, but as a whole, it's been working out for me a lot better if I use it as a defensive card. Now here we are, my Valk is up the arena tower and she's putting in all the hits there, guys, and look, 169 HP left on the left hand side, and I'm thinking, okay, now all I gotta do is to hold off his Hog Rider pushes, and then push a little forward, and look at this, the Fireball rotates into my deck, so I literally could have finished my opponent right now and get the crown before we start going into a 10-second countdown, but I decided to wait, just build up the effect of it, and then here we go, with just 5 seconds left, I'm dropping the Fireball on it, and I got my crown. Now, this is how I ended up getting my second victory with the princess, and let me tell you, I'm not even at all ashamed. My opponent did a fantastic job countering, and I did as much as I could to push forward, and if it took a spell to finish it off, then I'm totally okay with it. So, guys, this is going to be it. Those are the two games that the two first battles that I've done with the princess, and I absolutely love her. I know she's going to be nerfed pretty soon, and the area damage is going to be reduced by 25%, I believe, but nonetheless, I am really excited to have her, and if you have awesome suggestions of amazing decks with the princess, keep it in mind that mine is on level 1, so she's a little weak. Do go ahead and tell me in comments below, guys, and I will catch you in the next episode. Until then, DT is out.